All right, and we are alive.
Hey, yo, welcome to the wonderful world of HungryHeath. I'm not a factually trained chef. What I am is a self-taught home cook. I've studied under several television chefs. I have a PhD from YouTube University and a black belt in Google Food. I love to cook. The only thing I love more than cooking is my wife, the warden. Together, we also have what's called the Friday Night Feast. This is what you're watching right now. We'll cook up an entree, maybe a couple little snacks, show y'all how we do it. Then we spend the rest of the evening just chewing the fat with all our friends in the HungryHorde. And y'all, super, super excited. This is an all horde weekend.
Oh, I know.
We're hanging out with y'all tonight. We have our channel member cook along tomorrow night. Then we're going live on Sunday to celebrate somebody's birthday.
Yeah.
I'm officially an old man, or I will be on Sunday.
Oh, really?
Oh, I messed
that
up.
makes you an old man?
That's where I messed up.
What?
I told you I got a phone call earlier while I was at work from my aunt, wishing me a happy birthday 2 days early. I was going to call her back. I meant to do it before we went live. I totally forgot. We were too busy setting everything up. I'll just call her tomorrow because I bet you by the time we finish this, will be too late.
Oh yeah, definitely. Wow. Well, yeah. So it's your birthday now. Why do you say you're officially going to be old? Because usually that's at a certain age.
I got one more closer. That's why.
Because you got one more closer to being old.
Yeah. And then also what's really cool too, it's like y'all seen him in here before. One of my buddies, he comments several times or attends every once in a while. BSM, his birthday is actually tomorrow, and he was born. I don't know if it's exactly a day before me or just a couple of hours, but I just think that's cool. I've known him my whole life. That aunt I was just talking about, her and his mother were best friends back in the day, and that's how I got to know him. Oh. So like I've literally known him my whole life. So he's basically family. So
right, I know. I forget.
I'm actually closer to him than I am my own brothers.
Yeah,
and my sister.
Well, and I forget sometimes because I feel like he's like your cousin, and I forget
that we're just buddies.
Yeah, that you're just friends, and I'm like, no. At what point of time does someone just become your chosen family? Right? That's how I feel.
Well, some other buddy that I was in the band with that played guitar for and sung for us. I've known him since high school, or the other one too. He's wanting us to meet him for Robert.
Oh yeah, because that happened Monday. What happened?
Oh yeah, I forgot about
what
that
happened too. Monday, my dear husband?
She got me one of the best birthday presents ever, and it didn't cost me anything to do this either. I'm now the 5th member of Metallica. That's what their club is called, the 5th member. So that means I'm the 5th member. I joined the club, and that gave us free, early access to buy tickets when they're coming to Houston. What day was that again?
Monday. Oh, they're going to come to Houston, the only Texas show, on June 14th next year.
And luckily, it's going to be an indoor stadium. They're going to NRG. Because last time I saw them when they came to town, it was at the Woodlands Pavilion.
Oh, you hate that place.
And I loathe it because they have an indoor section, but it's just an awning that goes over a little cover. So if it's raining, you're just going to get wet.
Yeah.
I mean, hot.
If you do have the covered seats, because that's what I always would get, they are air conditioned. It's like, but the air conditioning comes under the seat.
You bet it's Texas, so it doesn't really work.
Well, it actually, when I've done that before, I was really happy because, it's still like 500 degrees outside. But with that, then it felt like it was only like 90 degrees.
But I'm really at y'all because 1, it's my favorite band. 2, she's never seen them before. This will be like my 4th time getting to see them.
Mm-hmm.
And they're pretty messed up. That's first world problems right there when you can't remember how many times you've seen a band live.
Mm-hmm.
I know of the several of the bands that were the opening acts for them in the past, but I don't remember which show it was. I can go look it up, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, so that was his birthday present. So
and I really thought we were buying it for her because she's never been before. But what do I know?
That's what he keeps trying to say, and I'm like, I'm not the one who joined as the 5th member.
That way, I should have done it in her name. I can say she's the 5th member. That'd be so cool.
And I certainly wouldn't be spending that kind of money on tickets to go see anybody. And we didn't get quite the cheapest seats, but next to it, it's still nosebleed. But the only reason I didn't get the cheapest is because, like, y'all, when I finally got access to sit in, it said there was like 44,000 people, or was it 24? It was a lot of people in front of me. Maybe it was 24,000 people in line in front of me to buy tickets. So when I finally got there, like, there were some, I was going to try to get they have accessible seating if you're deaf or hard of hearing. And I wanted to get one of those, but it was like, as soon as that would like pop up, they would disappear because somebody else is grabbing them. And so at first I was trying to find the really cheap seats, and I almost had one. And as soon as I added them to my cart, they said no longer available. So I just grabbed the next two seats I could find for each other. We're on
1 and 2 too.
Yeah, we're on an end cap because that was the other thing he wanted, was to be on the end.
As big as I am, I hate having to go down the middle of the row and push people out of the way or stepping on folks. And let them all go in.
Yeah.
I love being on the end of the line because of that.
Where do you like to be on concerts? Do you prefer to be in the middle of the row? You know, there's like 20 seats in a row. Do you like to be in the middle or the end? But yeah, so I grabbed those and I just said, you know what, this is good enough. Yeah, it ended up costing about $80 more than I wanted to spend, but I was like, we got them. We're done. And
we're going to see the Mighty Met.
Yes, that's right. So
the greatest band in the world.
Right. So he's really excited about that. So yeah, that's what I got him for his birthday. And then Sunday, his actual birthday. So we're gonna have fun all weekend.
You know what I'm really excited about too? Every other time I've ever seen actually any other band, I was always too big boned to buy concert shirts. This year, I feel like I'm going to get one. In fact, somebody asked us to get them one for them.
Yeah, that's right. Oh, I was going to turn it on.
Go ahead. I'm getting this out of the way so you can reach over and do it.
I could still reach. So we're going to get.
It's easier now before it's on for me to move it.
Yeah. Started with this and show you what we're going to use. So we're going to try out the Miracle Noodle Egg White Vermicelli. So now we have quite a few people here. I'm going to read the ingredients. Has anyone tried these? What did you think?
I'm really impressed.
Or do you still make your own egg white noodles? Let me know below. But the ingredients are water.
Use some scissors to get them.
Probably in a little bit. Water, egg white, contains less than 1% of sodium alginate, algae extract used as a thickener. That's it, y'all. That's it. So for this one container, which is a 3.5 ounce, says it's one serving, 0 fat, less than 1 carb, and 10 grams. Oh, there we go. We're back. Sorry, y'all. So I'm excited. Stay tuned. We'll show you what these look like and how it looks and how it cooks. Now this one package, now I bought it at Sprouts, and
I washed the knives and now I don't have it over here.
Oh, and well, there's here on my plate. So I got it at Sprouts, and my understanding is they are available at most Sprouts. So just check your local Sprouts, y'all. But one package is $4.99. Oh, then it's blurry. Is it? It's not showing blurry on my phone. Is it cleared up for you? But $4.99. Now you can order these from their website as well. And there is the vermicelli as well as spaghetti shaped noodles. So I just got the vermicelli, but I probably would want to try the spaghetti as well. So it might be a little bit cheaper if you buy from there directly, but I have not. Thank you, Shauna. I have not looked up the price on their website. I saw I could get it at Sprouts, so that's what I did. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to try to make like a Cajun pasta dish. So to get started, I just put some butter in, and then we do have some basically Miracle, so the peppers, onions, and celery. And once the butter is melted.
Do you want to do those first, or do you want to do the sausage first?
I would start on the veggies, and then we'll add the sausage after a minute. Once the butter melts.
It pretty much is.
Okay.
Or do you want more butter?
No, that's good to start. Well, let's get in here and read some of those comments. And if y'all can, please give us a thumbs up. It really does help the live. It helps other people who maybe they're trying to see, what am I going to do on this Friday night? And they can then hopefully see our live and join in, y'all. And then also, please, anybody that is in Florida or believe you, our hearts are with you. We know what you're going through somewhat. I saw some of the areas are just so devastated, and I feel so bad because, I mean, geez, we had that hurricane, but at least I know a lot of the towns that were close to the Gulf, they had it pretty bad, but y'all on Florida, oh my gosh. So if you're in Florida, please check in with us. Let us know that you are safe. And I know even past Florida, Joe Rickman put in there about she was glad she went to Georgia, even though Atlanta is getting hit. But I saw one of my friends just posted a picture. I don't know where you are in North Carolina, Rickman, but my friend posted a picture from the western side where a bridge is like half of it just fell off. And they said, yeah, because of all of the mudslides that they've closed all in western North Carolina, all of the roads are closed because of the mud and rock slides. So, oh, that's scary. So let me know, how is everyone doing? And hopefully that this will be it, right? Oh, these storms, y'all. Shawn is here. She just said, just sitting and waiting. Oh, thank you, Shauna. And 20TQ Cat is here. Shelly, Heath, Shauna, and all. Well, happy belated birthday, girl.
Yeah. I forgot about that thing.
Yeah, I got it. Well, I think I saw it because he posted, because I don't always see the birthdays, y'all. So if I don't birthday, it's just because I don't get them. But anyways, I saw that it was your birthday yesterday, so happy belated birthday.
So you want this now? You want to garnish with it?
That'll be a garnish. Have fun, all the Libras, right? Shauna was like, it's here, quiet in here. Yeah, it was, but I think it's just there's a lot going on, in the world right now, and so I'm not surprised. And hopefully people, I know there's still a lot without power, but hopefully they won't be delayed as long as we were without power. Shauna said, hi, is Heath and Shelly. Hey, Shauna. What's going on? Now, do you have a retreat this weekend or no? 22Q Cat said, and oh, yeah, how many more days until KPL? Ooh, and what are you putting on that?
For our homemade Tony Chachere's seasoning.
22Q Cat said, really curious about those noodles. Hope they're good.
They're actually really dang good.
Well, I put it on here. We'll be doing a full review.
I wish you had bought more than one or two, rather.
I mean, we did already have one, to make sure the recipe worked. But I mean, yeah, it's good. Well, it's not horrible, but the price. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Sherry's here. Hey, Sherry. She said, whoosh, here I come sliding into the kitchen table. We'll pull up a seat, get you a drink.
That's awesome.
Gigi's here. Hey, Gigi said, good evening. How are you doing? And TweetQ Cat said, that's awesome. You're seeing Metallica.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. He's like super excited.
Because I never got to see the original bass player. He died before I was able to find him. But I got to see Jason Newsted and every other time. And this is going to be the first time I get to see Robert Trujillo.
Oh, fun. Rosemary's here. Hey, said good evening, y'all. Happy birthday.
Thank you.
And Rickwood's here. I'm so glad you're here.
Howdy.
She said, hi, Horde. Happy Friday.
Hey, yo.
And Sharon said, just hopping in for a quick hello, Sharon. How are you doing? I saw all the stuff you had to can up. Oh, my goodness. Okay, Shauna says, where I want to see a concert from? Home. Watching it on Netflix.
I've tried doing that because Metallica even has a YouTube channel where you can go watch clips from their shows. It's not the same. I do watch them sometimes, but usually when I watch music on YouTube, I want to see the original, the studio versions, not the live.
Oh, not the because
the sound quality.
The sound quality sometimes. Yeah. But I'm with you though, because I think I've gotten to that point where I don't care to go to concerts. Like my friend, my work sister, she's going to see Parker McCollum. Does anybody know who that is? Do you like them?
At least he's got a cool name.
Right. And so they were all talking about it because she has some other people that live near there that work on our team. But she's going, and she goes to concerts like all the time. She'll go to outdoor concerts, everything.
We used to do that though.
Not outdoor ones.
I did because I could go to the woodlands.
Oh yeah, I did that. I did that once on the grass, and I was like, never, ever, ever, not ever again.
In fact, every time I saw them was at the woodlands on the grass.
And so then I did do a few other concerts after that, but I made sure I got the air conditioned seats. I was like, if I can't get the air conditioned seats, I ain't going. Yes, I am bougie, like comfort. So I guess I've never been.
I'm gonna throw the sausage in now.
Yeah, I've never been a hard rocker where I felt like, oh, I don't care as long as I get in GA all the way. I'm just like, I'm not gonna stand for 4-hour concert and be pushed around. I learned my lesson because I did go and see Blue October, and then I was by myself, and I was like, oh, I want to go get a t-shirt. Well, then I lost my place, so that was kind of sucky if you're by yourself. Okay, TweetQ Cat said the only noodles I make are the ones from Chris Cookie Nashville that you make with chicken.
Oh, wow.
Oh, I'm always open to other noodles. Me too. I like to try basically all of them, y'all. I think so far my favorite is still spaghetti squash.
Yes.
It's just a very versatile with the spaghetti squash and very, very filling. Is that?
Very much so.
Uh-oh. Did it freeze? Oh, there it goes. Shauna said, I hate when that happens because it's blurry, but she said it's clearer now. Okay. Using the new platform. No, we're back to StreamYard because I already paid them for this month. So we're going to get our money's worth. So we're back to StreamYard until October 17th or whatever. TweetQ Cat said, oh, I forgot about that. The new platform. God, no. Yeah, well, I was just researching because I'm not going to re-up with StreamYard. I'm not going to pay them.
We got tickets to buy, concert tickets to buy. We can't afford StreamYard.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not going to pay them more money. So, I'll do the other one once this, because it already paid for StreamYard for the month. So when this is over, that's it. No more. Sharon said, I keep losing connections. The wind is still nonstop. Oh, goodness. I'm so sorry. She goes, upstairs now. My nerves are shot for today. Tonight.
Maybe we should use the other one.
The other what?
You think it was that, or you think it's the cable?
No, I think it's the internet.
That's no bueno.
Because look at that. It's. Oh. Is it your phone?
Why?
Oh, no. There it is.
Whoa.
What?
Is it plugged in? Yeah?
Yeah. It's plugged in. Okay, there we are.
I was making sure my phone didn't die.
But see, it's showing the internet is really low over here. But over here on the computer, it shows that there's plenty. Okay. I don't know. Maybe it is StreamYard. I guess we'll see, y'all. We'll see. Shauna said, I fly to Atlanta layover. My way to Ohio. Is airport okay? Oh, yeah, that's true. And that's in how many days again? Patty's here. Hey, Patty. She said, I've never tried the noodles. I do have some sea kelp noodles. Oh, that's interesting.
I've never even heard about those.
I think that is what they are called in the cabinet, but haven't tried them yet. Oh, interesting. Rickwood said, I'm from Western North Carolina, not as far north as Asheville, but my cousins live near there. The roads are closed in a lot of places up there. I was talking to my cousin this morning, and she said electricity was out to her daughter, and my uncle and aunt. I know my house is without power, hoping things get turned on soon. Oh, I'm sure. Oh, how scary. Yeah, when I saw that picture that one of my Facebook friends shared, and it was like there was a bridge, and like the bridge, so it's 2-lane bridge, but half of it had like just got swallowed up. And I was like, oh my gosh, that's scary. That's a bridge over water. That's why I hate those things.
Right.
TweetQ Cat said, thanks. Welcome to Medicare. Oh, are you finally Medicare eligible? How fun is that? I always enjoyed it when I worked HR benefits. On one of the clients, I was actually their retirement specialist, so I would help them with all their Medicare, their pension, all of that stuff. And I really enjoyed it. I enjoyed helping everybody with that. Like, how fun. You're like, okay, now you're taking Medicare. Right. And then I'd have to explain all the different options. Shauna said, not this weekend. I'll be at the cook-along.
Nice.
Yay. And Shauna said, it's 12 days and 22 hours till KPL. Awesome. That means it's only 12 days to go to Galveston.
Right.
I'm just so excited about that, y'all.
Me too.
Shauna said it's 10 days until the Ohio shenanigans begin. 10 days and 16 hours. Oh, there's just Jason Keto.
Hey,
Did I miss where you said hello? Let me see.
It may have been when everything was wonky on us.
Maybe, but I see just Jason Keto and more. Hey, how are you doing, Jason? Sharon said, okay, internet is out. Had to pop over to cellular. Have a good night. Good night, Sharon. Stay safe.
Yes.
Just Jason Keto said he has seen Metallica 3 times.
Awesome. Who was the opening act when you saw him?
Wow.
Because I've seen him with Godsmack, Corrosion of Conformity, Days of the New, and one other band. I can't remember now, though.
And this one, aren't they opening with Pantera?
Yeah.
Nice. Shauna said, what is GA? General admission. So that's
standing room only.
Yeah. We could have got those, and I didn't even look at the price because, quite frankly, I do not like standing room only. I know for some people who are like really into, diehard concert people, they are like, oh yeah, just get those. That's so cool. You get close to the stage and everything. And I'm like, nope.
I'm too old for all that. I used to do that way because it was cheaper, but nope, no moss.
Oh, can you get the cheese? I can't reach it from here. Right, and that's what Lincoln was saying for the Parker McCollum. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but anyways, she said that she was able to get tickets $13, and then with fees and everything, it ended up being like $30. She was like, it was just so cheap. The knife, please. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to add some of this melty Fiesta cheese.
So that's Creole.
Maybe
a real knife?
Oh no, the spoon.
It's already melted.
Well, you know how it kind of sticks.
Right.
And so if you'll just keep stirring that in.
Well, okay, it's not melted enough to stir.
Oh, you just have to keep doing that.
Okay.
There you go. I'll keep doing that. We'll see if that's enough, y'all. Sharon said bye. And then Jess Jason said, we went to every concert that came through Toronto from 85 to 1990.
Wow.
Wow.
That's pretty cool.
That
dedication.
is. Jason said he won't be renewed with StreamYard either. Yeah, I think they just basically priced themselves out. I'm like, nah. You're not the only ones on the block here.
In construction, we used to call that the discouraging fee.
Right. It sounds like they just, whatever they've decided, they obviously don't want to keep a lot of content creators, is what I'm thinking.
If it was really a job I didn't really want to do, I would just price it where they didn't want to hire me, or I could hire somebody else to do it for them.
Right.
I'll sub it out.
Oh, see, that's perfect. And then whenever you want, do you think that's enough cheese?
No.
No?
One more spoon.
Okay.
You gotta be cheesy. Yeah, perfect. Yeah, put your fingers all in it.
There. Yeah, here, kitty. Lady Fitzater, hey! She goes, hello, friendly, healthy people. Well, hello, how are you doing? Rickwood said, after dark already?
Oh,
did we say something? I guess it went over my head. Shada said, 10 days. Woo-woo. She says, I don't miss noodles enough to really need alternate noodles. Right, well, yeah, that is the case. And then now we're going to add our crawfish.
Maybe. I forgot to thaw it.
It should be fine.
Okay, this is bothering me.
Yeah.
I'm going to walk over to the sink and put all these empties.
Okay. I'll stir it. There's our crab meat.
In case you need to move it.
Okay. Get that crab in there. So, but yeah, I get it. You don't always need a pasta thing.
Yeah, I don't need them. I just want them.
Yeah, just sometimes I just want something like that, like, just to add. Like, this isn't getting that hot, but to just add like I don't know, to kind of feel like I'm having like real spaghetti, that kind of thing. But generally I don't need it. And that's why I'm like, well, let's see, at this price of $5 for supposedly one serving. I don't know.
I really think the spaghetti squash is a better buy.
I do too.
You get more out of it.
Yeah, that's how I kind of feel as well. I'm just like, well, do I need it? No. Oops.
Easy killer.
Okay. Trying to get this on high a little bit here.
We're done with the butter then, right?
Yeah. Okay. We'll let that simmer for just a minute. Then the last thing we're going to do is be adding in the noodles.
And we're throwing the cheese in too.
Yeah, and then maybe get me the tongs, because I feel like that's good for noodles. Shauna said, right? I don't want to work that hard. Right. Well, that's why I don't. We did at the beginning, we made zoodles. And we had an actual spiralizer, and we would spiral it, put it out. You'd have to really dry it. And, oh yeah, shoot.
Now or garnish?
Well, here, I'll take some. I'm just going to add some of these herbs because we got to use them. Okay.
Maybe we can just garnish tomorrow night with them too.
Well, I have actually another package.
Oh boy.
Smells good. Okay. What's wrong?
think I gotta use the bathroom again. I've been going all day long.
Oh, wow.
Like every 10 minutes, I'm having to go.
Oh, wow.
And it's all number one.
Okay.
Well, I mean, that's handier.
Yeah. All right. Let me just add these herbs in. Okay. Ooh, look. Now it really is coming to a boil. Okay, good. I just want to, I don't know if y'all saw the crawfish liquid, so I'm trying to cook some of that off. But yeah, I remember those zoodles. It was so much work to do it. So that's why, honestly, most of the time, other than the spaghetti squash, like if I want a noodle, I'd rather get the prepackaged. I know it's expensive, but than doing all that work. Jason said, we'll be leaving here at 6 a.m. on Thursday of KPL. Oh, wow, Jason. Rickwood said, one of the dams that is down near Lake Lure has failed. Oh, no. They were evacuating everyone downstream. That is awful. I'm so sorry. Brenda S said, hi. Hey, Brenda F, how you doing? I have a box of the vermicelli noodles. Oh, you got a whole box of these? So what did it end up being per bag when you bought the box? Rickwood said they will rebuild. We always do. Some of the crazy ones will rebuild right near the rivers as usual, right? Like very short memory there. Oh, okay. Well, hello, Jason. Toy TQ Cat said, I never thought about noodles again once I started keto. Then I tried Chris Cookie Nashville's. Love them. It's like it wake up something in me, and now I make them all the time. But you know what? You're making it. So then you're still doing well, right? Jay said, hello, everyone. And he said, last time I saw them, GNR opened.
Yeah, I never got that concert. I never got to go to that one.
It was a dumpster fire of a show.
That's what ruined GNR, honestly. That's the one whenever...
That's Guns N' Roses, right?
Yeah.
How did that ruin them?
I'll tell you the story later.
Oh. Not safe for live stories?
No, it is. It's just a long story.
Oh, okay. All right. I'm seeing more of that liquid's coming off, y'all.
That was the Black Album tour.
Oh.
And that's whenever Axl was acting like a prima donna.
Oh. Shauna said, sorry, I know less about metal rock than I do wrestling.
Well, now's the chance to learn.
Right?
You're about to be enlightened.
Wow. Patty said, I hate standing room. I refuse. Yes, ma'am. I am the same way. I'm just like,
I was like that before, but you know what I'm saying? I was fine with going like that, going to standing room only and like that beforehand, but now I'm just too old.
I feel like since we've been married, you didn't really.
No,
because
what we used to do. No, I'm agreeing with you. No, I don't like them. What we used to have a concert pass.
Yeah.
To 2 venues here in town, and then reserved seating with waiter service. I mean, it wasn't. I don't remember. Can we order food? I don't remember. But we would order drinks.
One of them you could, but one of them you couldn't.
Yeah.
But they weren't close to the stage.
But they were still good seats.
Yeah.
It was a raised, elevated area. You could see they were really good. You could see the stage really, really well.
And a lot of the time, some of the shows we went to, since it was a season pass, a lot of the shows we went to, I would look out in the audience and there's people throwing drinks and all of that. And I'm like, I don't want to be down there. And then after, because we'd always be like, okay, we're not going to rush to get out of here just to get in line. And plus we were in the VIP parking area, which did have a different exit, but we were like, we don't want to rush out of here. So we would wait, and I would just see when the floor would clear, there'd be drinks everywhere, dirt,
not just empty bottles, empty cups, just like actual liquid.
Yeah, all over the place. And I'm
people
like,
are just garbage.
Oh gosh, like, can you imagine having to stand in that forever? So here's the noodles, y'all. Look, now you can kind of see them as I'm bringing them out. Oops.
Why don't you turn it on and dump it?
Well, because I wanted to show. Let me see.
I figured
that's
after you grab it and pick it up, but yeah.
Well, I will. I'm just showing as I pull it out so they can kind of get an idea of roughly how much you're getting here.
It says 1 serving, but I guess it's because we add all the stuff to it. We made it into 2.
Yeah. So I'm just going to do that. And oops. Okay, there is some liquid down in here.
Let it cook it off.
There's already a lot of liquid.
Okay.
I guess you want to strain that little bit.
Nah, just put the whole thing in there.
Oh, here. Let's do this. Let's see. There we go. Okay. Oh. Okay. And so there's the noodles, and then I'm just gonna just kind of toss it in here, right?
And last time we made it, we put a little bit too much cheese. I know it sounds funny me saying that, but it was almost like a soup dish versus just like a casserole, or not a casserole, but
like a pasta dish.
Yeah, but it was really, really soupy.
I don't have a towel for me, to clean up. Thank you. A towel.
I thought you had one right there.
No.
I guess. Oh, you know why? We washed it.
Yeah. So I'm just kind of turning it, incorporate everything here, and then we can get this served up.
Oh, really? It's that quick? Wow.
Yeah. The noodles.
I thought we had to cook them a little longer.
No, they're done. Just basically, you just put them in whatever sauce or whatever you want and heat it up.
Okay.
And let me add in. These are just the celery tops. And we still have some Parmesan cheese.
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah.
Top it with that.
Yeah. Oh, sure. I mean, we got a cheese sauce in it, but yeah, it's topped with cheese sauce with some more cheese.
Yeah.
That's my baby.
Oops. I might have pushed that too far, y'all. Okay. There's that. All right, let's get this served up, y'all.
Well, here, go ahead and turn it off.
I did.
Because I didn't take care of it then.
Yeah. Oh.
Well, here, you want these?
Here.
Here, pick it up.
There we go. There, so y'all can see it, and then I'll get that comment. All right. But you see, look, the noodles, you just keep stirring them. And I feel like this, even though it says 1 serving, but, I grew up poor, so we never listened to that. We made everything stretch. Right? All right, let's serve this up, y'all. Well, I might need the spatula, babe. Ooh. Oh, wow. Ah, this looks so good. You can smell the crawfish and the sausage. And then all of those wonderful vegetables in there.
Oh, I want my soda.
Oh, yeah. I have a water, too. The blueberry pomegranate one.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I thought I had one in here. I guess not.
Oh, and I just want to alert everybody, if you have a Kroger, they're going to be having their 18-count eggs for $1.99. So make sure you get that, clip it in the app, so you get that price. I was really excited about that because he loves his eggs. And when we could get basically, I think it ends up being like 7 dozen eggs.
I was thinking we need to buy the limit with both of our accounts.
Oh.
And stock up on it.
Yeah, I just don't know if you go through 180 eggs.
I will.
Before they go bad.
We'll be eating a lot of egg dishes in the meantime.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we're already planning on making that omelet.
Yeah.
And you know how much I love dirty eggs. So.
Well, when we get there, we'll look and see. How.
And I've been craving deviled eggs. So you want the glove? The other glove?
I got it. Another sausage.
Huh?
Let's give myself a little extra sausage.
Get this out of the way, right?
Sorry, y'all, for the scraping noise. All right.
Yeah, it's a lot better this time.
Yes. Right?
Yeah. Well, it's also why I use a spoon to keep all that. It seems like it's easier.
There. And then, oh, 7, 9.
You know what I really want to do, though? Get rid of this towel. It's bothering me.
Yeah.
At least
Okay.
do that with it.
Just a little fresh Parmesan, right? And then, you want to see, I'll show my plate here. And that's our pasta, y'all. So then we'll try it and see what we think from there, right? Okay. 22Q Cat says she uses the noodles in soups or just buttered usually. Ooh. But that's me. I'm kind of boring like that. Laugh out loud. Ooh, an Alfredo sauce or tomato. That's what I was thinking of, is like having a nice creamy Cajun sauce is what I was trying to go for. Okay.
It smells amazing.
Yeah. And then I'm just having this bubbly blueberry pomegranate, and it says hi, hi. What did you forget?
My towel.
Oh. Patty said, I'm sitting here trying to save a skein of yarn that the puppy has pulled out all over the living room. Oh, no. Oh, but then you look into his puppy face and you're like, okay, it's okay.
It's so good.
Rickwood said, Shelly, it was when we were sitting in the dark there. Oh, I get it. After dark. All right. That's hilarious. Patty said she is an adorable mess. Aw. 22Q Cat said, Chris has recipes for chicken noodles and now noodles made with beef. Oh. Both are good. Oh, wow. Shauna said, hey, I wanted to thank everyone who was here on Sunday and helped support me. I was kind of a mess. Aw. Well, that's what we're here for, right? That's what our community is about, is supporting each other. Okay, here, I got nice amount of noodles there. It looks like they did take on the sauce pretty well. Yeah, like it's well coated, so it's good for a sauce. Yeah. I think this tastes really good. What do you think about the flavor?
Perfect.
What do you think about the noodle texture?
I think it's perfect. It just reminds me of like angel hair pasta.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what I would say too. Close to that.
I can't even tell it's eggs.
There's not like there's no eggy texture to it. Yeah, like if I just got this, if I went to a friend's house and served this, I wouldn't even know that it wasn't regular pasta.
Correct. Like, the only thing I'm tasting, honestly, is the seasoning and the cheese.
Mm-hmm.
Way good.
I'm sorry, Brenda. She said my legs are cramping tonight. Ouch. Oh, I'm so sorry.
Do you have any magnesium or any electrolytes you can take? As it usually helps mine.
Yeah. My lady laugh a lot. Hey, welcome back. Said, hi, guys. Watching you at 2 times. I'll catch up in a minute. Oh, well, thanks for that.
Stand back. The speed's coming through.
Right? Shauna said, I found some good all-natural OTC sleep and chill meds. Oh, that's good. That's awesome. I literally bought something called Chill Pill. So is it helping?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying too. I'm hoping it helps.
And then she said, Andy, is that right spelling? Andy for okay, for my lady, yeah.
That's her real name, yeah.
Yeah. Brenda F said, yeah, I have not had my salty today. Oh, isn't that something, how that impacts you? You know, when you go without those electrolytes, like your body's like, okay, you need it.
That's why I'll make one every single day, sometimes 2. What I'm doing right now is I'm drinking a kombucha, but I save these bottles. And when it's empty, I'll refill it. Well, first thing I do, I'll put a funnel in here, refill it with a scoop of the, right now I'm using the, which one is it? The green one right there behind us. What one is that?
Relight?
No, the other one. Ultima. Oh. Right now, I'm actually out of my Relight, so I'm using the Ultima. We're fixing to order some more of the Relight using our code, too.
Mm-hmm.
But I'll put a scoop of the Ultima in here, or any of the electrolytes in here, those drinks, and then fill this up and shake it up, and then it's perfect.
Mm-hmm. That's good. Shadi said, sometimes I just feel like I have a lot. Well, and you do, right? You do have a lot, and it's okay to feel that way once in a while. And it's just kind of a reminder to you to, take a step back and remember who, take care of you first. Rickwood said, the only show I ever saw where we had to stand up was for Elton John. That was one fantastic concert.
See, I feel like sometimes I was born too late. There's so many old school bands and performers I never got to see because by the time I was able to go to the concerts, they were retired. Or passed on. I guess that's retired too.
The ultimate retirement.
Really good with this. Some egg life wraps with some butter on it to like dip in it. Anytime I eat stuff like this, y'all, I still want a bread type. I love dipping it and eating it with it, or pushing it, using the bread to push it onto my spoon or whatever.
Oh, well, that's good. Brenda said it worked out when she bought the box of noodles. Worked out to $4.49 each.
Oh.
So that's a little bit of a savings there.
Yeah, it's always better. Well, not always. A lot of times, it's you save a lot when you buy in bulk.
I also just didn't know if I should commit to it until I tried it.
Well, now we know we like it, so maybe we look and see what we can do if we buy like a case or whatever. Find one online or something, And they're chef stable, so we don't have to worry about them being shipped.
Oh, see, that is something too, y'all. Especially with the hurricane and power outages and stuff. Because we have our gas that we could always refill to cook stuff. So having something like that, it's a great source of protein. And so if you just have that and maybe like a can of tuna or salmon, you could still eat. If you don't have power for whatever reason, you'll have that shelf-stable food.
Yeah, because we got the Blackstone and we have that one single burner cooker.
Yeah.
And then we also have that one propane fryer.
So I would say that's another advantage to those type of noodles is, if you ever prep for those type of things, then yeah, having several would probably help you if something happens.
That and noodle brick.
Well, right. True. Raekwyn said she tried the healthy noodles and liked them, but I'm not a pasta person. That was something we never ate when I was growing up. Wow, you never had?
We ate them all. We ate pasta all the time.
Yeah, I feel
like
like
a staple.
Yeah, I think. Well, I don't even remember a lot of the food I ate growing up, but I do feel like we had a lot of, because I know my mom wouldn't buy the hamburger helper itself because that was too expensive. So she would buy, like a big bag of pasta, and then you can make it last for several meals.
Well, it's really good, y'all. Can't talk eating.
Brenda F said, I added my noodles to chicken and broth. Yeah, I think it would be great. And I know Maitreya said that too. She likes the noodles in a soup format. But I wanted to try them, and I saw some people actually do like a bake with it. So they put down marinara sauce, and then they didn't show how many packages, but I was guessing from the size that they had to use at least 4 packages of the noodles. And they would just clump the noodles there, and then they put whatever pre-cooked meat and some cheese and I don't know, whatever else, and baked it. And then you would have like what was that called? Like a spaghetti bake or baked spaghetti kind of dish.
There's a term for it, but I'm actually drawing a blank. I'm sorry. I can't remember what it's called.
But I was like, that would be another way of using it. So, and again, that, a way to add protein. If you're having problems like, where else can I get some protein to this dish? Well, here you go. Rickwood says that egg prices will probably be going up again because of the bird flu attack.
Oh, see, I didn't heard about that.
They just always are going up. It makes me mad. 22Q Cat said, great price of the eggs. Thanks for the heads up on that, Shelly. Yeah, the eggs. And now my region also had ground beef for $2.99 a pound in the 3-pound chubs. And they're having pork spare ribs for 99 cents a pound. So
That's
guess what
awesome.
we're getting? And if you like those, I showed in the Warden Report the Magic Spoon cereal bars, which to me, they're very, very much like a Rice Krispie treat. There is some almond in it, so he can't have them. But
I want them anyway, so that's fine.
They are now going to be this weekend, this week rather. The sale price is $2.79. But if you buy 5 or more, you get an additional $1 off. So it'll make them $1.79. And then in Ibotta, you get 50 cents back up to 5. So that would make the final price $1.49. If you're into that, there's a way to get them on sale. And then I feel like that was the main discounts that I saw that I was interested in, right?
Well, I guess if we were interested in doing an egg fast, then I was going to do it.
Right, that's true. Lady Fitzader said Nick Norwitz ate 720 eggs in 1 month to do an experiment on himself, and his cholesterol went down. I believe it. I think eggs like the ultimate food. If you need anything, it's got all your nutrients in one little egg. So, and it's perfect balance, right? It's made that way for a reason. I know, right? 22 Cat, she goes, going up again. How high can they go? I know.
Oh, I was just thinking, though, you know how much I love doing scrambles?
Huh?
I usually do a bunch of them ahead of time. Make scrambles and have those for my lunches, too. Or breakfast also. Or no, I'm doing my hard boiled, but I'm just saying, though, do that for my lunches.
Oh, do that with your pork chop?
Yeah. Or even, I'm really thinking about, too, cook up those pork chops. So we found some the other day on sale. It was a bargain, or one of the markdowns. it'd be good to top them with a fried egg.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying, though. So I can always find ways of doing eggs. Plus, I love hard-boiled eggs.
Mm-hmm.
We're doing like deviled eggs with them, too. Or Shauna calls them the devil's eggs.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's awesome. This is really filling, too, y'all.
Oh, Toy TQ Cat says she saw that Nick Norwood's egg video. Wow. There's Mary T. Hey, Mary T.
How you be? How's the weather now?
And she goes, hi, everyone. Late to the party. I was out checking out the fires. I thought they were flared up again, but apparently it's back burning. So, woo. Oh, that's good. That is scary. Shauna said, I have actually slept the last 2 nights.
Awesome.
Way to go. Mary T said, can I make that pasta myself, do you think?
Yeah.
Oh, like the noodles? Yeah, there's lots of egg white noodles. Maitreya has one on Radical Geek. She has one too that she makes. So you can go over there and do it if you want to make them yourself. We just generally, on a lot of that stuff.
I'm just lazy.
Yeah. And egg white powder is not cheap, y'all. Because Heath originally said that's what he wanted for his birthday.
That's too expensive, so we got concert tickets instead.
Well, what?
You said the egg white powder stuff is too expensive, so we took that money that we can't afford the egg white powder for and bought concert tickets instead.
But there's a difference. It's not that we can't afford.
I know that, but
it was too expensive
no.
For what you got and what we get.
But the Menage is going to be one night, though.
Well, but that egg white wouldn't go that far anyway.
I figure we'd make at least 2 or 3 loaves, wouldn't it?
Maybe.
Oh, wow. Okay. Never mind then.
That's what I mean.
Never mind then.
So that's why we generally just get some of these things like that. The egg life wraps. Right. You can make those yourself too, which Maitreya has a video on that. It's like, we're just convenience, right?
Right. I got enough going on to messing with that.
Shauna said, and still have the feelings of anxiety, but not as bad. Oh, and she said the Oli Chill has ashwagandha, rhodalia, and shashwanda. Sure.
Gesundheit.
Brenda F said, Ultima makes my blood pressure shoot up. Really? Oh my gosh.
I've never checked it to see if it does it to me. That's kind of concerning, though.
Shauna said, I have been blasting 70s and singing really loudly at home and in the car. Oh, that's awesome. Caden's here. Hey, Caden said, hi, everyone. Hi, Shelly and Heath. I don't really miss noodles, but I miss my mom's homemade meaty spaghetti sauce. Oh, yeah.
Well, I thought we did we have a video for a recipe for no spaghetti. It's still the meat sauce, just no noodles.
Yeah.
You don't even need them really.
She goes, but she would love some noodles worthy of that. Well, maybe we'll get the spaghetti.
Okay.
And then we can try that and see how that does and let you know if it's worthy of that. But I get what you mean. To me, that it really was the sauce that you liked the best, right? That meaty marinara sauce was just always so good. It's so comforting.
What I really missed about that, honestly, not the noodles, but was the bread that go in with it. I was a huge fiend for the bread. Yeah,
you really were into bread. Like, he liked his bread.
Back in the day, because I did it when I was how my hack was when I was even poor. I buy the cheapest white bread there was. I used to do a fold over with a slice and put some just regular soft butter on it. What is that?
Crawfish.
Oh. And that was my bread for my dinner. Instead of making toast and all that stuff or bacon bread on it, I just had a piece of bread with some butter on it. Fold it in half and just dip that in there and eat it.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah.
And I did on almost every meal, especially something like this.
Oh, yeah. We used to do that, too. We would do the buttered bread. Like, that just always tasted so good. Or for, like, another cheap meal or stuff, my mom would then sprinkle it with brown sugar. So, Premature Ejaculator is here.
Howdy, I wonder when
She
she's gonna
said,
show up.
"Hey, yo, sorry I'm late. Driving home now."
You're not late, you're just on time.
She goes, hi, everyone. Gonna listen and not type much because of traffic.
Well, be safe, please.
Yeah.
You're carrying precious cargo.
Safety first. Shauna said, I refuse to buy Hamburger Helper until they find its missing finger.
That's true. I forgot about that. That's true. Clever.
Uncle Big Guy. Hey,
brother.
what's up?
How you been, man?
Said, howdy all. Hi, HungryHeath. How are you doing? Renee said, where are these prices for the noodles?
Oh, those at
That was at Sprouts.
Yeah.
So
does she even have one near her?
I don't know. I don't think so. I think we're the closest Sprouts. But anyways, when I looked up, you go to Miracle Noodle, and they have where you can put in locator and find out where it's sold near you. So it said Sprouts. So I pulled up the Sprouts app, and that's where I could see they had the actual egg protein ones, because a lot of them are like the shirataki noodles. But I wanted to make sure that that store had the actual egg one. And so the Sprouts did, and that's where I paid the $4.99. Rickwood said, Heath, my favorite meal right now is just a burger bowl with runny eggs on top. So
that
good.
That does sound good.
Right. Just like the perfect meal, right?
Yeah.
Mary T said, I could get cognac noodles, but not egg life. Or what are you eating? I don't need pasta. I'd rather use cabbage. Oh, that's right.
Well, that's a good idea, too.
You like the cabbage. Yeah, so this is the, oh, wait, I think we already threw the package.
No, right.
Okay, good.
Wait, no, I have to put it away. I'm sorry. The cup was sitting right here.
But yeah, it's the Miracle Noodle Egg Protein Noodles.
You know what, though? Remember I sent you a picture for the thumbnail? It's on your phone underneath your the Facebook. Either way, pull up the Facebook of me and you. Remember I sent you a picture of it.
Oh, okay.
Well, you can read exactly what it is.
Yeah, I am.
Okay.
The Miracle Noodle Egg Protein. Let's see what the picture says. Oh, Linda sent you a picture. You want a trip for Amazon delivery tomorrow?
Oh, wow.
Oh, you might be getting a present. Okay.
Scroll and scroll and scroll. We talk a lot. Especially like when I'm at work and I'm between calls or I'm holding, I'll message her.
Just so I can say, all right,
never mind then. I know you're right.
Egg white. Miracle Noodle egg white vermicelli noodles. So Miracle Noodles the brand. But yeah. But overall they're pretty good. TWTQ Cat said, you're not kidding about the egg white powder. I get the 5-pound container and it's $75 on Amazon. Just bought some the other day, and it lasts quite a while, though. Ugh, I know when I saw the price, I was like $75. But I thought when it said it was just like when I was reading the recipe, when I asked Maitreya, well, how much am I going to be using? It was like, well, I would only end up getting 2 or 3 servings for $75. I was just like, oh.
And we're honestly kind of afraid too. It might be triggering for me too, because I've been keto for a little over 5 years. And I still miss bread. I don't miss noodles, really. I can believe that. I don't need them. But bread, I still do miss. Especially like for doing tacos, like for tortillas and stuff, or doing pizza dough. Or she used to make homemade English muffins too, remember?
Oh, yeah.
She was, y'all, I say she was. She still is a magician when it comes to baking. But even beforehand, y'all, she used to make her own sourdough bread and stuff. Oh, it was amazing.
So miss it.
So addictive too, though.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I really married up when I got with her.
Aww.
Straight above my league.
Oh, I don't know about that.
You see the losers I was with before.
Well, You should have seen the ones I was with before.
The lower class of loser, or what do they call it?
I don't know. I was just like, I knew how to pick them, y'all. But
at least we got smart enough to also know how to get rid of them.
Oh, right. But yeah, so I was just concerned if we got the egg white. Yeah, if I started making bread, the next thing you know, we're having bread in every single meal, every single day. Bread this, bread that. And then the other thing is, I realized, I was like, so I'm going to buy him this gift, but then I'm the one that has to make it all the time.
She's like, slow down, Turbo.
I'm like, that's a lot. You're asking a lot.
I love you.
A lot of money and a lot of time from your wife. Mary T said, I just got some egg white powder today, so I might try to make some egg white pasta. There you go. I made tomato sauce from the garden. Ooh, that sounds good.
You know what else I want? Are you ready yet?
Sure. Yeah, I'm ready. Renee said, Mom used to butter hot dog buns and toast with sketty. Oh,
we would do that too.
Right?
I would even use them to make sandwiches.
Mm-hmm.
What? Where's your sister?
Mary T said, I always said, who needs noodles? They are just the vehicle that gets the sauce to my mouth, so cabbage works. But I miss macaroni in my hamburger casserole, Mommy's mess, right? That's true. Most of the time, it's just like, it's just, I like the sauce is what I like. Yes. I always like pasta sauces. But yeah, you don't really need it anymore. Just like, give me the sauce, pile it up. Oh, Renee said the prices for eggs. Oh, the $1.99 for the 18 counts at Kroger. So if you, I don't know, do you have Kroger? Because you never mentioned them, but yeah, so $1.99, 18 count at Kroger. And then Renee said, I have Sprouts in Corpus. Oh, okay. So you do have Sprouts. So, but I don't see you getting the Miracle Noodle though, Renee. Are you going to go there for that? So this is those keto ice creams.
They're amazing.
Mm-hmm. Patty said, I like making no sketty and fathead dough seasoned up like garlic bread and dipping the bread in the meat sauce. Right. Ooh, that is good.
We've done that. We could have done that, but we just didn't want to do all that work tonight. Renee said, tomorrow home as of right now, but friend had emergency surgery and I may go see, but that's a maybe. Oh my gosh, I hope they're okay. Right. Oh, I guess that's to Renee's got something coming tomorrow and she's super excited. Nice.
And then Renee said, no Miracle Noodles for me. No Costco, TJ's, or Kroger. Oh, okay. Well, no, the Miracle Noodles is at Sprouts. The cheap eggs are at Kroger. Okay. I was like, isn't that interesting? There's no Kroger there?
It looks so good.
This is good. Anybody else like these bars? Well, September is almost over.
I know.
How did everybody's September month go? How did it end up going?
I feel like it went by really fast, actually.
I know. Seriously, I know I say that all the time, but it really does feel like it. And yeah, so Heath's birthday on Sunday. So make sure y'all tune in to the Sunday live at 1 p.m. Central. And we'll be celebrating his birthday. I'll promise to make sure he's not wearing his birthday suit.
I am.
Or only wearing his birthday suit. How about that?
Which more views, I'll tell you that.
I don't know about that.
You might get more comments.
Oh, we'll get comments.
My eyes.
Right? Shauna said, honestly, my September was all over the place. Aw. Well, at least October's coming, and it sounds like your October is going to be full of fun.
Right. I'm kind of jealous. A lot of stuff she's talking about sounds like it'd be fun to go to.
Renee said, my September is the worst year ever.
Aw.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, you got some stuff going on.
And Shauna singing, Wake Me Up. I can't sing like you. When September ends, remember?
Yeah, I don't remember the song. I know the song, but I don't.
Oh, wow. Mary T said, I'm so sad I can't get those bars either. Canada is known for being healthy. You would think they would try harder. Maybe in the city, I don't know. And I'm not going to the city to find out, right? Well, I have to say down here, I didn't even know about them for the longest time. What? But these bars, but they're kind of expensive, I think.
Like $5 or $6 for a 4-pack.
$5.98 for a 4-pack. But at Kroger, it's $6.99, so at least cheaper at H-E-B.
And then I got some other good news again today too.
Oh.
Because almost every Friday, I have a meeting with my direct supervisor. We call it our one-on-one. And it's usually it's slated for 30 minutes. Me and him end up going 45 to an hour. We're just BSing about everything, mostly food, TV, and music and stuff. But he told me I'm progressing really, really well because I've been there a little over a year now. And he said, in fact, he's really impressed because this month, out of our whole team, we got 13 people, and he says I was ranked number 1 as far as stats.
Wow!
It floored me. I thought I was struggling.
Wow, that's awesome.
I'm feeling more and more comfortable doing the job.
Yeah. And
I just want to make sure I don't get a big head about it and stay humble. That way I don't start messing up.
Right. And then I got more training at my job.
Oh, yeah, and I got another bonus, too.
Oh?
Remember? We cashed it in tomorrow.
Oh, yeah.
They gave me a $20 bonus so I can use it for anything I want. There's a whole site we go to cash it in. And I just wish, I know I'm being picky or whatever, being grouchy. I wish it was at $25 so I use it at a couple more restaurants. But I could use it for either Sam's or Kroger or I don't remember. There's a couple other ones that would be good too, like grocery stores. Oh, like Target, I think. But we're using it for Cheddar's tomorrow. There's a couple of things on the menu that look really good.
Has anybody been to Cheddar's? We have not been to Cheddar's since we've been keto, y'all.
Right.
So it's been like 5 years since we've been to Cheddar's. Or I guess more than that now.
Patty? The area where we're going tomorrow is all the grocery stores and whatnot. We were just looking for something close to there. There's like 2 or 3 other ones we wanted to, but we're looking at all the menus. This one looked the best. That's the other thing too. I'm also taking off tomorrow so we can hang out. So I'm off the whole weekend. Which is different because I usually have to work on Saturdays.
Patty said, my September has been busy and hot. Mother Nature forgot it's the beginning of fall. I know. How rude of her. Like, it is fall. Please drop the temps.
Right.
I'm tired of this 90s. Shauna said, hey, Fall, where you at? Fall, I had to go back and pick up Summer. She's drunk and all over.
All right. I'm
saying. Rickwood said, September flew by for me. From not until March of next year, there are so many things going on. I'm going to have my cataract surgery next year in March, hoping I could see with glasses to read.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
Oh, yeah. Wow. Mary T said, I might be able to get something like that at Walmart in Colville, Washington, with exchange and grocery prices. I haven't gone to the States for groceries in a while.
Well, that's the other one, too, I could use it for.
Maybe on the way home from KPL. Yeah, there you go.
What I love about it, too, a little website where we go cash in the cards or select them. They're all in alphabetical order. But, of course, Home Depot's got to be first before everybody else.
Well, duh. Wow. Well, so in my job, what I got trained on is called the general ledger. We say GL for short, but that's general ledger. So I have now being trained on how you balance the ledger each day. And that's fun. So yesterday, Alyssa trained me, and only 2 people on our team, and then my manager are the only ones who know how to do it and have been trained how to do it. So they were like, so you're doing pretty good if you then are on, to get trained on how to do this.
That's awesome.
So yesterday, one showed me how she did it, and I watched her and everything. And, she sent me like a walkthrough information, or basically what her and Cassie have like figured out and written down how to do each section. And then today, Cassie showed me her way of doing everything. And I was like, oh, okay. So, you pick up some good tips from each of them. And I think Cassie and I work very similar, the way we look at things. So it was really helpful to see her way of doing it. And I think I'm really going to enjoy it, because now it's like I'm seeing more things come together where I'm like, oh, that makes sense why this and this goes this way, You
have the whole picture now.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I'm really full now.
Mm-hmm. 22Q Cat said, congrats, Heath. If I ever call customer service, I want you to take care of me. Aww.
No, made me start blushing.
And that's what I'd say too. I'd just call up and be like, just transfer me to Heath Parker, please.
Well, that's the thing. Nobody knows my name there. My last name.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
On your team?
No, the team does, but the customers don't know my name, my full name.
But Lynn would, and I would.
Right.
I'm just saying, I'd call up and be like, I need to speak to Heath Parker.
And see, you know what's messed up though? A lot of people will do that though. They're like, hey, when I called in yesterday or this morning, I was talking to so and so. Can you transfer me to them? I can't do that. I don't know their extension or anything like that to do that.
Aww.
Even if they were just dealing with a supervisor or something like that, I can't even do it that way. I have to get them to the next one on the line.
Ooh, that's cold. Sorry, y'all. Ooh. Hmm. 22Q Cat said, yep, I go to Cheddar's fairly frequently. There's one about a minute from my house. Nice atmosphere and good food. Well, can you share with us what you like to order from there?
Yeah.
Mary T says, September's been great garden-wise. Oh, yeah, I've been seeing everybody's nice gardens. I'm still pulling broccoli out like crazy. Wish I had planted more cauliflower. It's all gone now. Aw.
Sorry.
Yeah, I just love seeing all of y'all's gardens and everything. And this one guy I work with, he's in a different department, but we'll chat as he does like the customer part and stuff. And so we've been chatting, and he was telling me that he has a garden. Nice. And he's in New Mexico. And he was saying he said his okra is beginning like almost a foot long.
Wow.
And,
that's pretty cool.
Yeah. And tons of tomatoes and all this stuff. He was telling all the vegetables, and he grows all kinds of herbs. I was like, oh my gosh. And he just got into smoking. So he's watched, I know, a few of our videos.
Oh, nice.
And
did he at least subscribe?
I hope. And he also has been like, smoking different things, so that he'll share about, whatever he's smoking. Oh, goodness. All right. Sorry. Work sister keeps sending me messages. But yeah, so I think that's been fun.
Okay. Usually this time of night, or this is part of the show, we would make the Ketochow. And the the fudge. But do you feel like messing with that right now?
Not really.
Me either. I'm just kind of bleh. I'm tired now.
Right? This
It's
week.
been a long week.
Really, I don't feel like it was long. It just seemed like it went fast, but
Yeah.
I did feel like there was a couple of days where I just felt real tired. I don't know why. I felt like I've been sleeping well.
In
fact, I feel like
stayed up a little too late.
Yeah, we
I
did.
think we're still paying for it.
We finished season 7 of Mom.
Mm-hmm.
There's last season is left, and that's what we have to start. And then does anybody else see this? I only saw it because YouTube recommended it, but CBS has released a new series of Matlock. I know what you're thinking. This is with Kathy Bates. So Kathy Bates plays Matlock, but it's not what you think, but it is, but it's not. But it is. But you have to watch it. They're doing the first pilot episode you can watch on YouTube for free. The whole thing. And what I put in is I think it was like CBS Matlock pilot episode or full pilot episode. And it came up, and in fact, I started watching it at work, and I was like, you know what? No, I'm going to switch over. And I waited, and Heath and I watched it, and he was like, okay, we're hooked. Once we saw the first one, we're hooked.
The only thing I hate about it, it's week to week.
Yeah.
I have to wait a week to watch the next episode.
Yes. So
that's old school.
So episode 2 is coming out October 17th. So you've got some time to watch it. And I just like within the first 10 minutes, I was like, okay, this is good. This is going to be a good one, y'all. Yeah. So I'm excited for it. We did that. And then tell them what else we started watching last night.
They're not going to care about that.
You have some wrestling people here.
They're Netflix put out it's a 6-part miniseries, I guess, or 6-part docu-series over Vince McMahon. And it's just called Mr. McMahon.
And who is Vince McMahon for everybody else?
He was the owner of WWE, formerly WWF.
Yeah.
But he's got some stuff going on now, and oh my goodness, this man is crazy.
Oh, goodness.
Straight up throwed. Just like...
Yeah, we started watching. I'm not big into wrestling, but I was like, put my phone down. Like, okay, let me.
I had to pause it several times, so I know a lot of backstories. Like, we're talking about stuff that happened with some of the wrestlers.
Yeah, like going back to what the
stories.
70s and 80s.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, some of it back to the 90s, too.
Yeah, well, no, I'm saying the story, they started off in like the 70s.
Because he's a second-generation onneur, actually. He bought the company from his dad. He actually kind of nefariously bought it from his dad, too. He's conniving.
So, yeah, very interesting. Yeah. So we got about halfway through that.
Yeah.
And that kind of threw us off. Patty said, that's a bummer because when calling back, talking with the same person can be so helpful because they can remember and you don't have to go through everything all over again.
Yes, because several of my customers get up. She's like, can't you just read the notes? Can't you just check the notes? Okay, but do you want me to put you on hold for 30 minutes while reading this novella you have written here about everything you went through?
Oh.
That's the only problem.
Yeah. Well, and it is. And so when I worked the HR benefits, we could transfer. So, but the thing is, sometimes then, and this is why I see a lot of employers or a lot of companies rather no longer do this, is because,
sorry,
you, so say somebody calls in and they're wanting me, but Heath gets them, but I'm already on a call.
Right.
And so he's like, oh, she's on a call. Well, then the person's like, well, I'll just hold.
Yes.
But then I'm on a call for like another 5-10 minutes.
Or longer.
And so now he can't take another call because that person's on hold with them. And and then sometimes what we could do then is say, okay, well, I'll call them back when I'm done. Like if I knew it was going to be a long call, then I could always do that. But even that was a little bit tricky.
Because then when you do call them back, what if they don't answer?
Well, and that does happen.
No.
But the other thing is then when I started a more recent company, we no longer, or they didn't do that. And I understand why he does it, because of that, the delay there. Or also then they get complaints because they're like, well, so-and-so said they would call me back.
I get that too.
But they couldn't, or for whatever reason, or maybe they did. A lot of times I would see the notes and I was like, no, I know I called you.
Mm-hmm.
But anyways, and so that would cause issues. So they're just kind of like, you know what? No, it's a call center. We're all trained equally. Everybody can help. That's just the way it is.
Because I get a lot of them too. Like it becomes like a he said, she said kind of thing scenario.
Yeah.
They'll call in complaining about something that happened with the delivery team or whatever when they brought their stuff out. So then I'll call the switchboard, the folks that dispatch them and stuff, and they'll tell me their notes like, well, what actually happened was this, this, and this.
Mm-hmm.
And this is why we did this and this.
Yeah.
Because they were acting like this.
Right. Yeah. And I have noticed that too. That's something that's changed. When I first started doing customer service, we would never put notes like you would never be able to say customer was rude or hateful or cussed. You just had to put only what the call was about. That was it. But now I've noticed more and more that people put, no, this customer was rude, yelling, cursing, blah, blah, blah. Like they're stopping. A lot of companies have given empowerment to the associates to where they're like, no, somebody is starting to be hateful towards you, then you can disconnect that call. And then put that note in there. Customer was doing such and such. It's like, no. And a lot more companies aren't even putting up with that anymore. Renee said, I started watching the Menendez Brothers show on Netflix. What do you think? Because
I don't even know the story.
Oh, you don't remember from the 90s?
No, I
the
don't.
Big trial?
No,
so
I don't.
To wrap it up, for those that don't know, so the Menendez brothers, this was like in the early 90s, it was real popular, to like basically televise these huge like trials.
I never watched any of that stuff either.
Right. Well, so the Menendez brothers, they weren't like too young. I think they were in their 20s or something. But anyways, they brutally killed their parents.
Oh, wow.
And they kind of thought like you listen to the 911 tape and like the one son is like crying his eyes out and everything. They thought initially they got away with it, but then one confessed to like their therapist and the therapist then turned it over. And basically what he was saying is that their parents, they're saying both, but they SA'd them.
Oh, wow.
And from early age, and the dad was the worst, and he was also abusive as well, and that it was just this horrible, and they felt like this was the only way they could escape them and get away from all of their trauma. So what I understand from the Netflix series is they basically, it's a reenactment of everything from more of the perspective of if they were SA'd.
I don't want to watch that.
It's the same one who did the Dahmer, the Monsters for Dahmer. It's that same. Now this is Monsters Menendez Brothers.
Yeah, I don't want to watch that.
Does anybody remember that originally when it aired on TV? So I was watching Call Me Chris. Y'all probably know who that is. She's got like 11 million subs. But anyways, she just did like the whole breakdown of that. That's what I watched. I watched her give the breakdown of everything.
My thing is, there's too many other shows out there that I can watch. I want to watch. I've been meaning to watch. And
and you know the result.
Right. And
you know what happened.
It's just more doom and gloom. I don't know.
Yeah, it is kind of negative. Brenda said she saw the previews of Matlock. I highly recommend it.
Yes, it's really good. I was hooked. I'm sad we have to wait for the next episode.
I know, and we have to wait till the 17th.
Netflix has me spoiled when you put out a whole season at once.
Yeah, but we won't give it away with Kathy Bates because there is a twist.
Just pay attention.
Yeah, pay attention to honestly because that's what I told Heath. As soon as we hit play, because sometimes this is what we do. Does anybody else do this? Oh, we're gonna watch a show. We hit play on the show, and then we like clear whatever out is, oh, well, look, somebody messaged me, blah, 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 da, da, da. And you might not catch
all the
nuances in the first few minutes because, you're like settling in. And I told Heath, I said, no, you got to pay attention from the very first second of the show.
I'm kind of a nerd about this, and me and her argue about it all the time. I tell her all the time, put your phone down. We either play on our phone or we watch the TV. It's a visual medium. It's meant to be watched, not just listened to.
Right. I know. But you also play, because you'll start a show and then you'll be doing something on the computer.
There's certain shows I've specifically picked to do that, though.
Oh, okay.
Because I know I'm just going to be barely listening to them. And I have a tendency to, you've seen me do it too, and it kind of makes you mad when I do it too. I pause it and rewind it if I miss something.
Yeah, that does annoy me. But
we have the technology. Let's use it.
Or let's just use or pay attention to begin with. But that's what I would say about Matlock. You want to be right there at the very first second. You just pay attention to everything. And I was like, oh, this is good. This is going to be good. This is going to be real good. Mary T said, Matlock is good. Love Kathy Bates.
She's
right?
a very, very good actress.
When I saw her in it, I was just like, okay, well, this has Kathy Bates, so it's got to be good.
My feeling on that is, what has she ever been in that wasn't good?
Right.
So there's several actors like that, though, that, the movie might not have been good, but at least they were good in it.
Right. Because they're a good actor.
Yeah.
But,
and they make it worth watching.
Yeah. But again, if you just tuned in, Matlock, you put in the search bar for YouTube, and it's for free right now. The pilot episode you can watch for free. It's CBS, because it's supposed to be on CBS and Paramount, but it's CBS Matlock full episode pilot. Oh. And that's what brought it up for me. But yeah, it's really good, y'all. Sean's here. Hey, Sean. Brother.
He missed all the Metallica talk.
Hey, everyone, we're all settled into the hotel and done eating dinner. Ooh, nice. How nice.
Awesome.
Did I miss? Okay, there we go. And Mary T said, I wander away from the TV all the time, Heath. Mr. T gets a little annoyed with me. Shrug emoji.
That's what the pause button is for.
Yeah. So you're a walker, because that's what Lakin does too. She don't sit still to watch.
No, if I get her from the couch, especially even if she's not with me, I hit pause. I mean, it's the whole point of having it.
Yeah, I do too. Oh man. But yeah, I enjoyed that. What do you think, Renee, of the Netflix Menendez brothers? What do you think about it?
She's probably loving it.
No, well, what's your opinion of it so far? And do you remember the trial? Like, I remember the name. Like, when I've heard the name, I was like, oh, that sounds familiar. But I know a couple people at my work were saying that they didn't really express their opinion, but they said, well, they have thoughts about them, especially after the Gypsy Rose situation. That basically they're saying, well, look, Gypsy Rose got out, so.
See, I don't even know who she is. Wow. I live in a bubble. I really do. If it doesn't really, if it directly affects me, I don't pay attention. Honestly.
Sean said they lost power. It won't be back on until Sunday.
Ouch.
Wow, way up in Virginia. So from the hurricane, I'm assuming.
Oh wow.
Oh no, Sean. Wow. Well, is everything other than losing power? Is everything else okay?
Yeah.
Were you able to maybe save some meat or anything for that? Mary T said he's learned to just switch to something else. He has recorded until I wander back. I always do eventually.
Well, that's what I do with her too. It's there's a lot of, I especially on YouTube, there's a bunch of channels I watch with that are doing interviews with certain people. I just watch them then, just watch them with stuff she doesn't care about.
Yeah.
And that's when I get caught up on my soap operas.
Mm-hmm.
Or wrestling, rather.
Right. Renee said, I'm only on start of episode 3. I don't really remember much of the trials or even knowing what they had done till the show came out and coworkers started watching.
Oh, okay.
Wow, right. I mean, I don't remember the whole trial. My mom probably didn't let us watch that. Like we never watched the OJ trial, none of that. Mm-mm. But I remember the name. Like I kind of remember, but I didn't know the whole details of it. So I don't know. But apparently they've asked them what they thought about the Netflix series.
Mm-hmm.
They were angry about. They did not like how they were portrayed at all. And they had a few other comments too about it. So they're not happy about it. But it sounds like that in the Netflix, they're trying to garner sympathy mostly for them. But I heard the actors, like all of the actors are really good, is what she was saying. Like really good actors. Whoops. Renee said, I've got freezer space again, Sean. Y'all come on down.
Right? Hurry.
Sean said, we had it pretty bad, but thankfully it's just the power being out. Oh, we have a portable fridge, so we're able to save almost everything in the fridge.
That's awesome.
Good. We're
That's
going.
Awesome.
The freezer stuff will be okay. Oh, good. Well, that's good. Well, so I'm glad you're safe.
It's not a big tragedy. It's just like a minor inconvenience.
Right.
But still, I mean,
but still not having power. Yeah. At least you got a hotel. Right. That's got to be good because, you know, we had trouble with that before finding a hotel nearby. Ugh. Renee said, yeah, I've heard the actual people are mad because of the show and way they are portrayed. I'll leave it at that.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what Call Me Chris. That's what she was, you know, she like posted up what they said and she gave her thoughts on the show. And yeah, I was just like, okay. It was enough where I'm like, I don't need to watch it since we never even finished Dahmer.
No, because it was just bleh.
And well, it just got too much.
Right.
It was
too dark.
It was too dark for me. Yeah. I was just like,
me
okay.
too.
Yeah.
And usually that stuff doesn't bother me, but I'm like, just I guess because I've gotten used to not watching it now. It's not healthy. I don't feel like for me, anyways.
Well, what Call Me Chris was kind of saying is the people who are making the series, this monster series, that they kind of romanticize these people. So like Dahmer and the Menendez. Mm-hmm. And they've Hollywoodified a lot of this stuff.
Glorified, it sounds like.
Yeah. Well, yeah. They romanticize it, glorify it. That's why it can be a little off-putting.
Yeah. In my opinion, just, I don't know. It's unnecessary.
Yeah, that's not my thing. Renee said, but Dahmer was over-dramatized as well, but I still watched that one. Yeah. I remember when that came out. Everybody enjoyed watching it, but...
I really didn't. That's the thing. I had to force myself, and I was like, why am I forcing myself to watch this?
Yeah,
that's why I just gave it up.
Couldn't do it.
There's so many other things I have on my list. Stuff I want to watch. I know,
because I've heard This Is Us. Does anybody else watch that?
I've heard of that too.
I like everybody at my job was like, oh my gosh, that was the best show, blah, blah, blah. So we never watched that.
Well, I have it on the list though.
Yeah. And there was something else that I feel like I told you recently that we should watch.
I think I have it, but I can't remember what it is now.
Yeah, I don't know. What are y'all watching? What's another good show? Sean said there were 4 other people in the lobby waiting for rooms at the same time as us. Thankfully, there's only a few places with the power out. Oh, I hope everybody got a room.
Right.
Oh, goodness. Well, I'm so glad you did. Sean said, we used to love This Is Us. Okay.
Maybe that's what we're going to watch after Mom.
Maybe. I thought there was one other though. And we also need to check on What We Do in the Shadows.
Okay, that's what you're gonna do then. Mm-hmm. Open up I have a tab there for my what's it called?
Google Doc?
Yes, I have one, and they're on there, and I have the dates listed when it's going to come out.
Oh, okay.
It's a tab called, it's actually, I know
Movies and TV?
Yeah. And you just scroll down a little bit, and it's listed on there.
Oh, the Penguin.
Yeah, that's out now, too. We want to start watching that, too.
Oh, is it a TV show
Yeah.
or is it? Okay. Hounds of War?
That's not released yet. It's a movie, but they haven't.
It says 9/20.
That's when it came to the theaters, though.
Oh.
If I get it now, it's going to be a cam. I don't want to watch that.
Oh, okay. I see. Wolves.
Yeah, that one's supposed to be really good, too.
Salem's Lot. Oh, I've been seeing the previews for that.
Uh-huh.
Oh, What We Do in the Shadows. It starts in October.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, Nosferatu. That sounds like that'll be really good.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah, and Suits LA. I want to watch that, too, when it comes out.
Yeah, did anybody used to watch Suits?
I don't have I don't remember the dates on that, though.
You don't have any dates.
That's what I'm saying, because I don't remember them.
Yeah. Shauna said, I just dozed off. I thought, well, Shauna's been awfully quiet.
What happens? It'll be like something like this, where we're walking, talking about different shows, and somebody will mention something, or I'm watching it was really bad on YouTube, when I was seeing an ad for the shows, I go mark them down. Or running scrolling through Facebook a lot too.
Yes.
Like, people telling me to watch different shows, or at work they would talk about stuff too.
Julia the Pine said, "I've been watching What We Do in the Shadows. It's really funny.
It really is.
Love it. I love it." But yeah, the final season is coming up.
Yeah,
October 21st starts the final season.
And what network is that on? I can't remember. What platform? Whatever.
I don't know. It's not listed. Mary T said, "This Is Us is good. Can be a bit of a tearjerker and hard to follow as they go back and forth, past, future, present, but really acted in a different TV concept, which is refreshing."
That's
cool.
I've
seen, because how I found out is because I was talking about crock pot and Instant Pot, and then that delved all into it.
Well, that's how we found Mom. I was just scrolling through reels on Facebook, and there kept clips of the show kept coming on there, little skits or whatever from it. I was like, all right, let's go ahead and watch this show, and then now we're hooked.
Yeah. Shauna said, "I had to stop watching This Is Us. It's too sad."
Aww.
Yeah, when I read about the crock pot thing, I was like, oh, this, I don't know. I started crying just reading it.
Wow.
Shad said, "We're really liking Resident Alien." Yes. Have they released another season yet?
Yeah, I had it marked on there, but I guess it.
Let me see. Strangehold, Speak No Evil.
A lot of those are movies, though, too.
Oh, The Killer's Game.
Yeah, that's a new movie coming up.
Damian Priest.
I want to see his documentary. He's a wrestler.
Who's that? Oh, wrestler. The Killer, Chimp Crazy. The Gilded Age.
Yeah, I've heard that's really good, too.
They called him Mostly Harmless.
That's it. That's all of them.
Oh.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I wonder, let's see. Resident Alien. Isn't it really season 4?
I think. Or you know what I've done a lot of time too? I'll just go to Wikipedia and it'll tell you how many. Oh,
they're changing networks.
Oh, okay.
Oh, wow. Is there an Alien? Is there 4? It's been officially, that was in June. So I don't know when it will. Moves to USA Network.
Oh, wow.
For season 4. Okay. Oh, they said Resident season 4 trailer and release date. Okay.
When are you going to watch that?
We can watch that. Ooh, I hope so. Are you caught up on it, Sean?
That show's really good, actually.
Renee says she wants to see Nosferatu. Me too.
Well,
I'm really excited.
And we'll see it in theater.
When is that supposed to be? Oh, December. Yeah. Oh, Christmas. Ooh, that sounds good. That'll be interesting.
How we celebrate Christmas together. Come on
over. That'd be fun, right? Yeah. Oh, Julian Pine says she's on season 2 of What We Do in the Shadows.
That's a really good show.
Oh my gosh, I love it. So funny. And I feel like, you know what we have not got caught up on yet, though? And I think part of it is we're waiting till the rest is Yellowstone.
Right. I don't think they've actually finalized it. Finished it.
Yeah.
I do miss that show, too.
Oh, Sean said, no, they just started it. We're on episode 7 of the first season. Oh, it is so good.
Yes.
Oh, it just gets even better.
Yes, yes, it does.
Alan Tudyk,
Mhm.
he is so good.
Does the ending,
Oh
right?
my, yes. He is hilarious.
Mhm.
Hilarious. And oh my gosh, season 2. It's just like, it gets funnier, but even more like you really start to care about these freaking characters. I hate it when they do that to
Right?
us.
Especially when the show ends and they're like, oh, what are they doing now?
Shauna said, I think my tolerance for horror is much like my spice tolerance.
Right?
I get you. You're like, just a little bit spicy.
Right?
Right? Like a Hocus Pocus. That type of horror. What?
I was looking to see what time it is.
Oh, it's 8:15, dear. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. You're past. You're supposed to take them by 8. But yeah, what else does anyone have planned? So just a reminder again, our channel members, tomorrow is our supper club. So tomorrow night at 6 p.m. Central, nobody can see you now. They want to see the birthday boy. I know, the birthday man, right? What is that?
Yeah.
But yeah, tomorrow is the supper club. I hope you enjoyed the recipe.
It's actually a really quick and easy recipe.
Right. Yeah, it does go really quick.
And we're gonna set it up with the hot plate again right here and do all the
Yeah.
Word.
But yeah, so it's that'll be fun. So that's tomorrow night. And then Sunday, more birthday for Heath celebration. So we'll be having his birthday on the live, having fun.
Oh,
Do
yeah.
you want a keto cake?
No.
Oh, okay.
Do you really feel like making
You
one?
just want more keto ice cream bars.
Yeah. And then tell him how you did for me for Dutch.
Oh, yeah. Since his birthday's coming up, Dutch always gives you a free drink for your birthday. So I was like, oh, well, we should get him his own account. So I did. And just for downloading the app, you get a free medium drink. And then on his birthday on Sunday, they'll send him a coupon for a free birthday drink. So I was like, oh, that would be perfect. Then on Sunday, we could go and cash in both of those freebies. I get me a medium drink and you get you your fancy schmancy rainbow.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, and you can even get it blended if you want it,
right,
since it's free. So yeah, we're going to be doing that. Get him his free Dutch.
Sounds awesome, actually.
I know. And then I feel like, was there anything else that you get for free for your birthday?
We've already got them all.
We really have.
Because like Landry's gave me a $25 coupon.
Mm-hmm.
Gringos gave me, what was it, $15 for theirs?
Yeah.
And several of them it sent me free desserts. I was like, I don't want those though.
I know. But Cheddar's,
yeah,
we joined the Cheddar's thing and we get free queso and salsa.
Yeah.
So we're going to bring our own pork rinds.
Yeah.
Make sure we put that out tonight.
And I think they'll give me a free dessert too. But I was like, man.
Oh, yeah. But just for joining.
Yeah.
No. I think their thing, it said for birthday, you get a choice of a free app or dessert.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So, Lynn, what do you think would be good? A good appetizer
at Cheddar's?
At Cheddar's.
Because honestly, the last time we went there, this is pre-keto, I used to always get the honey mustard chicken. That one was really good. But I don't think I want that this time.
No. Shauna said, tomorrow I begin packing my suitcases. How fun is that? Pack and then repack and then pack again. Mary T said, pork belly about to come out of the air fryer.
That
Yum.
good too. We haven't had that in a while.
I know y'all appreciate that. Laugh out loud. None of my other friends get excited about pork belly. Well, Why not? Everybody should be excited about pork belly. It's pork belly.
Need some new friends.
I know, right?
Or maybe they're good friends, so that way they won't eat all of her pork belly.
Right? There you go.
No, look at it the right way, Heath.
Sean said, don't know what we're doing this weekend now. We were going to see Beetlejuice, but I don't know now. Oh, well, is it you don't know because you don't know if the theater's going to be open? Otherwise, I would say, you know what? You got a hotel, right? And hopefully you've got it. Maybe they'll restore the power even sooner. But why not just go ahead? Go out. Look at it as like a little mini vacation.
Or I got a crazy idea. Why don't you come to Houston?
Oh, yeah. But, you know, look at it. Go and see Beetlejuice and
report back.
Yeah, have fun. Do that. Maybe
just make sure you go before 6 p.m. tomorrow Central.
Right.
So you can tune in for the show.
Yeah, maybe if you can, still tune in for the supper club tomorrow. Right. But try to do that. Just kind of, you know you're good. Sounds like your refrigerator's good and all that. So just kind of enjoy being pampered at a hotel where you don't have to cook or clean up.
Right.
Right. Shauna said, She goes, can I make that recipe with just chicken thigh and shrimp? Oh yeah, definitely.
What from tonight?
The supper club.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah. I think did we not put that in there? Or I thought I said if you didn't like it, but yeah, you could just use the shrimp. Shauna said, I have to be all packed for retreat and KPL. I come back Sunday night from retreat, work, and leave the next night. Right. So you need to already be ready. So are you going to have like the separate suitcases, one for the retreat, one for KPL?
Wow.
22 Cat said, oh, I never get appetizers there at Cheddar's, so I can't recommend anything. Sorry, that's okay. I always just order burgers there. Again, I'm just kind of boring and basic. Well, okay. The burgers did sound good, though. Yeah.
My problem with that, though, I still crave the buns.
Oh, goodness.
And for the price, I can eat burgers at home cheaper.
Right. And then they had a meatloaf, and Heath was like, ooh, look, meatloaf. And I was like, oh, after I had that last meatloaf,
I've never ordered a meatloaf out, I don't think.
Well, now I know why. Ugh, what are they doing?
What are they not doing? What it is?
So I think their chicken dishes is what I usually got too.
I was looking at the steaks. I think they have a ribeye look good.
Oh, okay.
Or I can't remember. Didn't they have like a pork chop or something like that?
Yeah, I think they had a pork chop.
Oh, well, look. I'll look at it again. I guess I'll see the menu tomorrow when we're there.
Yeah, probably. Sean said we have our pooch with us and we can't leave her alone in the hotel. Oh, is it one of those hotel rooms where they're like, oh, you can't leave the animals alone? That's silly.
Very.
Well, that does make it harder. Sean said, we're going to do our best to make the cook along. Okay, well, we understand. You know what? You got to prioritize you and do what is right for y'all and what you could do. So that's fine. You just stay safe and comfortable, and hopefully everything's going to be fine. Shauna said, because I have all the ingredients. Okay, I have not watched that video. Really, Shauna? Why?
You act like you're busy or something. Come on.
Gosh. But yeah, I think I said that in the video. But yeah, you could just do shrimp, and that's fine. But he loves his crawfish. Or is it crayfish? What's the difference? Why do some people say cray?
I told you on the thing we froze for tonight, you put clawfish.
That's my R's, dear. That's how I write my R's.
Her R's are like L's. That's awesome.
I'm gonna do something awesome.
I hope you do.
But
I'm ready for awesome.
What is the difference between crayfish and crawfish?
People learn how to speak. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know the difference. I really don't. I think they're the same animals. People just call it. They're just.
Because you sent me that video about all the different accents in Texas.
Right.
There's like 9 different Texas accents. But I didn't hear anywhere where they said eggs or 10.
Oh, I didn't watch the whole video myself.
Oh.
I had to go to work.
They didn't address that specifically, but they would show people in each of the different ways how, like, they would talk. But, like, some of the portrayals, like, you remember Tater?
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's for people that are kind of like, it was like near the panhandle type deal. But that's how they talk. They're Tater. You know, my horse. But yeah, it was interesting listening to the different dialects within Texas.
Right. What I really love was that one on I think it's Instagram or whatever, or Reels, where there's like two dudes from England. They come over here and they're just like discovering Texas.
Oh yeah, those are good. Shada said, yes, 2 suitcases. Well, that'll help. And she was laughing loud. If you look, I practically made it tonight the Saucity way. Oh, I'll have to look.
That's
good.
awesome.
Shad said crawdads.
Yes.
That's another slang for them. And I remember growing up and finding them in this backyard.
I never found the actual crawdads. I always found the little the hills or whatever. They're mounds. Little things that were built. Yeah, I never found the actual animal. So
you didn't dig out those mounds?
No, I just walked over and kicked them over.
Oh no, I would go because they would be right here in the backyard, and I would go over there, and I would just then do stuff because then they would bite your finger, and then you'd be like, oh look, ha ha ha, right? As it didn't hurt when they pinched your finger. It was just kind of like it almost tickled.
Oh wow! I think I didn't know that. Well, the only thing I ever had close to that is when my grandparents had that pond, and they had fish in that. And when we went fishing, the fish would walk up or swim up to you. Yeah, the fish would walk, swim up next to you and like bite you, and it felt kind of like that.
Oh wow! Okay. Patty said, "Don't feel bad, Shauna. I haven't watched it either."
Watch what?
I haven't watched the recipe video either.
They just don't love us.
Shauna said, "Oh, they love us. That's why they're going to be with us tomorrow."
I'm just playing.
Sean said, "Mud bugs." My ex-fiance called them.
Yes,
oh, right, mud bugs.
I heard them call that
That's
too.
right. Patty said, "I'm so behind on all the videos. I don't know what that I'll ever catch up." Oh, sorry, Pat. Oh, that's right, because you were gone for about 3 weeks.
Around, remember?
Going all over the Northwest, right? Enjoying the cool weather, right? I get you. And she said, "Yep, mud bugs." Yeah, I think that's what I called them as a kid. I don't, or maybe I called them crawdads, but I feel like I said mud bugs.
I never called them crawdads or mud bugs. I just called them crawfish.
Oh, well, because they would be in the mud, and I would pull them. But then I think whenever they built more housing around here, I think that's why we no longer, because I always get several of them.
I remember the first time I took you to go eat them. You're like, "You eat those? Really?"
I know. I was so shocked. He teaching me all kinds of stuff, y'all. Shauna said, "Okay, wait. What about the little bugs used as bait that lived in a house that looked like a tiny hollow log?" What?
Only bugs I ever used for bait was crickets.
Oh, is it a cricket?
That's the only time I saw when I went fishing. That's what we would use was crickets.
Okay, maybe that's it. She goes, then there are the laggard things with eyes and feelers.
I have no idea what she's talking
about.
The
larger things with eyes and feelers?
I have no idea.
What?
I'm so lost right now. I'm sorry, Shauna. I'm just lost.
Shauna said crawdad and crayfish are the same.
Yeah.
You think?
That's
I think.
what I heard. I don't know if we only had a device so we could look it up.
I know. Patty said, "I'm going to start heading towards bed up early tomorrow for the last farmer's market."
Yeah.
Good night, all. Good night, Patty.
Are we going to the farmer's market too?
I hadn't planned on it.
That's too far away.
Yeah. Wow. That always it still shocks me that the last farmer's market.
Because ours is year round.
I know.
All 3 of them are.
Right. In fact, when we're going to be in Galveston, I looked up and there is a Sunday farmer's market in Galveston. I think that's one of my favorite things to do when I visit a city is go to their farmer's market.
Yes, that is good.
So that'll be fun to go to the Galveston Farmers Market. And I think it's going to be a good weekend. I was even looking up, I found a bookstore, a used bookstore. It's family owned.
That's cool.
And there's a lot. So I was like, ooh, we'll have to go to this used bookstore. We might do that like on Saturday. Because I was thinking, well, if I do find Kathleen Maka has written several books, like ghosty books about Galveston, like the ghost at the Hotel Galvez and the ghost of the Strand and everything. And I was like, if I could find a couple of her, because I don't want to pay $20 for a new book. And I was like, if I could find maybe her used books, and I was thinking I might find them in the Galveston used bookstore, right? And I was like, so if I could find them, then I maybe could get her to autograph it when I see her on Saturday. Oh, what the heck is that?
Who is that?
That's what Shauna sent you. That's the bug she's talking about.
I have no idea.
Oh my gosh.
That looks scary.
Oh no. Oh gosh. I couldn't even pick. I wouldn't even want to touch that.
I hate bugs.
Shauna said, caddis flies.
Sure.
Caddis flies, Shelly. I sent a pic. Caddis flies. Okay. Never, ever heard of that.
Nope. Must be that California stuff.
Mary T said, you're going to have to write a list of all the places you want to go to in Galveston. I know.
Well, the good thing is only an hour away. If you want to go back again another day.
I also found a couple coffee shops. Surprise, surprise. No Dutch on the island, though. Sorry.
Boo hiss.
But a couple coffee shops I definitely want to go to, especially the one that is, they roast their own coffee. I'm like, ooh, maybe some salty coffee.
Right.
Shauna said it's a freshwater thing, I guess. Oh, freshwater. Okay. Ooh. Oops. Mary T does Call Me Chris do ghost hunting videos with Spooky Boo from Canada? No. Oh, call me. Yes. Sorry, I saw the C. It's Call Me Chris with K. So K call. It's KALLMEKRIS. Call Me Chris. Yeah, and then she does it with Selena. Selena Boo. Yeah, they do a lot of ghost hunting videos together.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. See there, Shada got it. Yeah, Selena Boo or Spooky Boo. Yeah, and Call Me Chris. Yes, I was watching one of theirs, and I was like, and I kept seeing Call Me Chris, and I'm like, where have I seen her? Where have I seen her before? Where? And then it dawned on me, oh, on TikTok. I used to watch a lot of her TikToks. I'm like, oh, that's it. Yeah, Selena Spooky Boo. She's pretty funny. Yes, I love her. Yeah, when I saw she was in Canada, I'm like, Canada just has the best people.
Right.
But yeah, she is hilarious. And and what I like too is her and her man. They make some, like, you think we're after hours? You should listen to her.
Wow.
Right? Her and her man will say whatever they're thinking. Shauna said they have a movie coming out. Really? Oh, and she said, Call Me Chris lives in Texas now? Wow, in Austin? Probably okay. Austin, right? That's where everybody goes to. That's not from Texas, right? Wow, I didn't know that.
That's pretty cool.
See, I don't follow them to watch all of their content. But when I see stuff, and so since I was watching all the ghost stuff in Galveston, then it started recommending Spooky Boo, and so then I watched her, and then I saw where she did a ghost hunting with Call Me Chris, and so here we are. And so Call Me Chris just put out one about the Menendez brothers, the Netflix series. Mary T said they have done so well. Selena does some crazy things like buy blind Amazon returns for hundreds of dollars.
Oh, wow.
And does videos opening them. Yeah.
Wow, that's different.
And then didn't she do one where she spent, it was like a crazy, like $13,000 on an Amazon box or something. It was something crazy. And I was like, oh my gosh.
You know what's in the box?
I didn't watch the video.
Wow.
Oh, that's right.
What?
Yeah, but I was watching her thing about the Menendez brothers today. She mentioned that she wrote a horror movie.
Oh, okay.
And it's going to be coming out and everything. Oh, I didn't. Oh, really? Your fate? What about me? Gee, thanks. Hold on.
What'd you say?
She said, "Call me Chris and Selena Spooky Boo are my secret faves." But no, they are awesome.
No, I'm fading though. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's okay. We'll wrap it up.
I know I don't have to work tomorrow, but I do. We got a lot going on.
Yeah, you do. Mary T said, "That's very cool. We have other things in common besides keto. I shouldn't be surprised, right? Awesome people are awesome in so many ways." Right. Well, speaking of awesome, it's your awesome birthday weekend. Mm-hmm. We got to celebrate, y'all. So thank y'all for, what? Right, whatever. Okay, this is the last comment. Shauna said, "I've been watching Call Me Chris since she first came out on TikTok. She just blew up. So proud she did so well and also has some great personal videos too." Yeah, see, that's where I remember her from was the TikTok. And then when I saw her on YouTube, and I was like, 11 million subscribers.
Wow, 11 million?
Million.
Wow.
On her way to 12.
She must be doing something right.
Right. Well, she's adorable too.
Well, check that out then.
Young and adorable. I mean, you got a lot going for you. Mary T said, yes, she spent thousands. It's pretty funny. I also watch another Canadian named Charlotte who watches TikTok, so I don't have to. She said, happy birthday, Heath. See you this weekend.
Thank you.
And Rickwood said, check your buy me coffee, something for Heath.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you, Joe. That's so sweet. I hope we can see you tomorrow night, too.
Yeah.
Mary T said, have a good night, everyone.
And if any of y'all want to tune in tomorrow night, there's an easy way you can do that. Go ahead and click that join button, and we'll get the email out to you.
She said her boyfriend is Upaville.
Oh. He
is why she moved to Texas. She bought her own home. Oh, I'm sure she can. Probably paid for it 1 month.
Wow.
That's cool. Awesome. All right, y'all. Well, thanks so much again for joining us. And we can't wait to see all of our wonderful channel members tomorrow. Thanks again so much. And then the rest of you, we will see on Sunday for the actual official birthday for Heath. Thank you all. Good night, everyone.
Thank
Love
you.
you.
Good night.
Bye.